Hello guys, welcome back. Today we have an event, team sport event. This was at my local track in Sheffield, and today this one was filmed quite a while ago. This one was filmed on the 21st of November, I believe. From what I'm checking, I'll pop it up on the screen. It's like what event it was. I believe it was the GRID GP1 event. So as you just saw there, I was just checking my tyres, checking the car before I go out into qualifying, because sometimes the tyres can be an issue if like the pressures are a bit too low. Also, hopefully this mic actually picks up my voice properly, because this is an old mic that I used to use for video recordings when I just like be having fun. But anyway, so just getting ready to go out for qualifying here. I believe there was a practice. I don't believe I filmed that. There was a short practice session. I finished third in that practice session, and so we're going into qualifying here. I believe I qualified fourth, from what I remember. So third in practice, and I kind of just want to go through. So here I'm just obviously warming up my tyres before getting a lap in. I believe it was a 5 or 10 minute qualifying, from what I can remember. This was a while ago, so you can't blame me if I don't remember. But yeah, basically just going through the light tests and everything that they put you through. And yeah, to be honest, I'll probably skip through the qualifying lap because it's kind of just boring, to be honest. Or actually, I'll give one lap without commentary. The next lap, because I was just letting I like to have a clear track when I'm qualifying, so I just let someone by there. But I'll probably put my fastest lap on screen and without commentary over it, and I will catch you guys at the start of the race. Okay, so the lap that you just saw, that was actually my first lap in qualifying. If I can figure out how to put it up on the screen, I'll show all my lap times. But the first lap I did was a 58.399, so basically a 58.4. But yeah, that was my fastest time, which was my first lap. So I believe here we're going on for the first race of 2. So yeah, this is just me getting my helmet checked, getting ready to go out on track. Now this first race, to be honest, in both races there wasn't that much action. So I'm not sure how much of the race I might just show like different clips of the race and commentate over that a bit. Okay, so making our way to the grid here, just doing mini tyre warm-ups as usual. Lining up in 4th position. Now, something I will just note, the two guys in first and second. The guy in third, we're about, I mean, I don't know his exact weight, but he goes here regularly. I believe his name is Ben. He goes here he comes regularly. And I'd gauge that we're about the same weight, something like that, because our pace is we're very similar. Like, even in qualifying, I'm pretty sure we were like 400ths off of each other. But the two guys in front, they are tiny, and they basically, I'm assuming they weigh nothing. Like, you'd guess that is the case. So catching up to them is going to be a pretty hard task, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I'm in these situations and I'm starting high up, I really get a buzz, because like I'm right behind third place. I have an opportunity to get a podium. But yeah, this so yeah, my adrenaline was pumping. I was ready to go. I was really ready for this one. So I think we go to, I cannot see the lights properly. It's lights out, away we go. Now for this race, I did not get the best start. I kind of get pushed out wide. This guy is gonna be trouble. Watch this, right down the inside. I try and switch back, but I just don't have the speed on him. But that dive was outrageous. That sent Ben back to, like, I don't even know, 6th place maybe, and it just completely screwed his race over. But I'm surprised he didn't get a warning or anything like that. I guess maybe because it was the first lap, nobody noticed, but we're right on his rear end, and I can already tell that I'm way faster than him, because that dive that he did, that was an ambitious one, to say the least. Let's just say that. Now coming up this up ramp, I get a pretty good run on him, but not quite enough to get around, so I'm just gonna stick behind him here, because also trying to go around the outside there, unless you have like extremely superior pace, I'll get into that in a second, because unless you have like superior pace, like an overwhelming amount of pace, more than the person in front, and because if not, and you get pushed out wide, the person behind you is immediately taking that place, and then it's just a knock-on effect. That's the thing with indoor tracks. If you get pushed out wide and you're in a long train, a massive train, it's over for you. You're just gonna get overtaken. That's why sometimes tactically it's better to stick behind, which is why with some of his defensive maneuvers I didn't try too hard, because I knew there was karts behind me, because he was so slow. That was hence that was slowing me down. So then the karts behind were right behind me, so I didn't really want to change my line too much, because that was gonna, you know, affect me. Because as you can see, I'm just sticking right to his bumper, because there's no point in me trying to go for a move, failing, and then getting overtaken and losing a position. Is not really worth it, you know, especially seeing as between the two races, each of your points are the points tally is added up from the positions of each race, this first race and then the second race. So I was just thinking more tactically, and there's also another thing that I did think of, which was, I might say, smart thinking from myself. Not to gas myself up too much, but you know, I will get to that in a second, as we get another close run on him, but we just don't have the pace up this ramp. It's just and as you might have seen there, I took a quick look behind me to see if there was anyone, just to make sure. This down section, we have everywhere, we basically have the pace on him, but it's just not quite enough to make that move. And you see how hard he's defending to the inside there. I just didn't really want to end up losing another position, so I wasn't going to risk it too much. So we're back with this dude again. We're still stuck behind him. I just want to bring this up for this defensive maneuver right there. He goes right to the inside. There's nothing wrong with that. to preface, I'm not complaining about it before anyone tries to say, oh well, if you were good you could get back. Shut up. Now here it starts to get really intense, because you can even see in my driving I'm trying not to veer off too much, because I probably could have gone a bit wider to try and get the switchback, and here as well I could have done more to get the switchback, but I was not it wasn't worth losing a position behind. So from this point on I kind of just stuck behind him until the end of the race. Okay, so here we are, getting ready, putting the gloves on. I just thought I'd include this camera angle because it's low-key kind of cool looking. Before we go out on track, just getting ready. This race, I got a bit confused with qualifying. So basically, for each race, you keep the same position from qualifying. So I was landing up 4th here as well. Now my mentality going into this was finish ahead of the guy that was ahead of me in the last race, and I was already ahead of him because of qualifying, right? So got the qualifying position, and the thing that I was talking about earlier in the video, where I said I thought of something quite smart during this second race, was I'm gonna try and go for fastest lap, because I wasn't too sure in the moment, but I was like, I might as well try and do it. Fastest lap, I get 1 point. I possibly could get 1 point, and you do. That was my thought. So I was like, you know what, this race I'm gonna stay ahead of this guy. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for that fastest lap, and if I can, I'm gonna try and get maybe like, you know, second or first place, because if I can, I'm gonna go for it, you know. Here we go, lined up on the grid here. Hopefully we can get a better start than the first race. We're gonna see. Getting ready for lights out here. I still can't see the lights properly, but I think that's 5 lights out, and away we go. We get a slightly better start. Ben tries to push us out again, but we get past him, so up into 3rd place. Very nice. And now we're up onto the back of 1st and 2nd. I was buzzing after that start, like under the helmet. I was, in my imagination, I was pumping that fist, because I really wanted to try and battle with 1st and 2nd, which surprisingly I'm managing to keep up with them so far, despite the weight advantage that they have. Also, Ben got completely screwed over in this race, because I think his car, I'm pretty sure his car stopped. There was like a red flag. I think that might be this race, unless I'm bugging, but he either that or he just had a bad car and he fell way down the other. So I was kind of disappointed in that, because I think we could have had a good race together as well. But anyways, back to the action up front. We are right on the tails of 1st and 2nd. Not really getting much in so far, just checking behind me, making sure no one's behind me. We're already pulling away from the pack. This just shows how slow the guy I was stuck behind was in the last race. These two ahead were batting like crazy as well, so this was really helping my chances to try and get further up the podium, because I'm already in 3rd obviously. Coming up onto, I'm not too sure what lap this is, not gonna lie. We'll figure out at some point in the future how to get a lap counter. But like I said, these two guys were batting them like crazy. So up this ramp, I get a bit of an opportunity. I think my car was had a slight bit more power, which, to be honest, is actually, it kind of balanced things out, because they're so light. It kind of, you know, that weight to power ratio kind of balanced it out, which is why I was able to keep up. But it makes for quite a fun race, because as you can see, like, I'm right behind them. We've left, I'm pretty sure, as you can see there on the left, we've left the pack for dead, and it's just up 3 battling up front, which was quite fun. We just pull the gap there. Weight is just helping them so much here, which is why I kind of have to make sure I'm like perfecting every braking zone, every corner, steering in properly. As you can see, I'm slightly catching in the braking zones, and then here again I'm gaining. This was like I guess this was probably like the fastest section of the track for me on this day. But you can see he's trying to get past for first, but he just can't. It was really good racing, to be honest. The defending was great. Because I kind of don't want to make this video too long, because it's like my first few videos. Like, I don't want to make it too long. Sorry, I'm just opening the window. It is extremely hot in this room. But anyway, I kind of we're on to the last lap now, because we were just stuck behind. Not really stuck behind them, but we were kind of just trying to get past, and nothing really came out of it. But we stuck with them, which I was low-key kind of happy about. Bit of a nudge there. Miscalculated the guy in front's braking, but we literally just stuck onto the back of them for the entire race, and we couldn't really do all that much. We didn't really get that many overtaking opportunities, really. We had a few, you know, sneaky looks here and there, but not too much. So, but with this, I'm pretty sure I set the fastest lap as well. So, I got that extra point. I believe, is this the checkered flag? Nope, this is, I thought that was the last lap. I guess not. Yellow flag comes out here. We slow down, kind of. Members' walking pace is not walking pace at all. That's like a running joke. But was this the end of the race? Honestly, I don't know, because they usually have the checkered flag out, but I don't know. Yeah, it was the end. That's a weird way to end the race. Usually they have the checkered flag at the line. That's how they do it now. But yeah, that was the end of the race. We finished in third, as well as the fastest lap as well. Again, I'll pop it up on the screen. I'll figure out how to do that whilst I'm editing. But anyway, finished ahead of the guy. I believe he finished in fourth. And afterwards, after I received my, I guess you could call it, trophy, I'll pop a picture of it up on the screen. Third place to add to my collection. I overheard the dude in fourth place. He was like, what? Like, we both finished in fourth and third, but I got the fastest lap, so, you know. I was also looking kind of awkward, because I wanted to grab my prize, and he was kind of just complaining about how the light people came first, second and third. But yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know, get good, I guess. Actually, I shouldn't say that, that's kind of toxic. Anyway, but no, it was a good event, and I was pretty happy with that, coming third place. It was a really good race, and I really did enjoy it. It was good racing all the way through as well. And that is the end of this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If so, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as well for plenty more future content, and I will catch you guys in the next video.